Recently, Mob Games revealed the teaser trailer for Poppy Playtime Chapter 4, and we were introduced to a brand new character and what seems to be the new area that we'll most likely be exploring at a certain point throughout playing Chapter 4 of Poppy Playtime. It's been almost 10 months since the release of Chapter 3, and I feel like the game left us off at a pretty good cliffhanger. We were just being sent down into what one can only assume is Elliot Ludwig's secret basement where he keeps his things, but that's just pure speculation, of course. If you don't know what happened in the end of Chapter 3, we pretty much gave Catnap a controlled shock, then he bursts into flames and starts tweaking out before the prototype's hand comes down from the heavens and takes Catnap right up. Bro is not God. Once Catnap gets game ended and taken up to the skies, we go down to meet Poppy and she shows us an exclusive never before seen tape of all the characters from Playtime Co. crashing out and taking all the employees with them. And then we end up here going down toward Chapter 4. As we're going down and Kissy Missy, my God, I'm so brain rotted. I can't even say Kissy Missy without thinking of the Roblox kids saying Kissy Missy, Killy Willy. Anyway, so she so kindly sends us down to our doom. As we're being sent down, you can hear her getting attacked by some unknown enemy.
What's she doing? No! We're coming! Just hold on!
And after it ended, everyone was kind of like, who the hell hurt her? I think my speculation at the time was probably that it was like the prototype or something like that. But with the release of the Chapter 4 teaser, I think my view has changed a little bit. I think I have a few more theories. Now as the teaser starts, we're greeted with our boy Dog Day walking past Hoppy Hopscotch, who either just hit the Catnap Galaxy Mist or has been game ended by something. As Dog Day is walking through what seems to be some kind of warehouse that I'm assuming is part of where we go down to at the end of Chapter 3, we see a bunch of other smiling critters that have also been game ended. Dog Day doesn't particularly seem to care though about all his friends hanging out, chilling. He just keeps on walking by like everything's fine. Nah, there's not a Dog Day head over there, dude. You're good. Just keep walking. Just keep walking by. Don't worry about that over there. Don't worry about the head that's literally your own head over there. Don't worry about it. Don't worry. He then approaches what seems to be the remains of Bobby Bearhug. These names are so hard to keep track of. As much as I love the smiling critters, next I'll probably add one that's called like Skippy D or something really weird like that. Fingers crossed though. Hopefully they add that. Dog Day then starts chowing down because why not? The poor guy's probably starving. I mean, obviously if he's going to that length to eat, then he's probably starving. Either way, poor Dog Day. Over to the left, you can see what is our brand new revealed character, Bar Chops. She leaps out at our poor boy Dog Day and he gets absolutely taken for a lunchtime snack apparently. Poor Dog Day, dude. Last chapter, he was literally crucified and had toys like go up inside him and take control of him. Has that poor guy not gone through enough? Leave my man alone, Mob Games. Honestly though, Bar looks so cool. I really like the character design. I mean, maybe I'm a bit biased because I usually enjoy the darker characters in games. It sounded so cringe, but you get what I mean. I mean the aesthetic of the characters. As much as she looks like an OC from Cult of the Lamb, I love that game, so it's fine. Along with the character reveal, they also gave her a little character description. Bar Chops, the black sheep of the bunch. Bar prefers to keep her space, like a lot of space. Too much space. She can be distant, quiet, low energy, and it usually requires a lot of coaxing, I don't know, to get her out of the house. Luckily for her, she has some very persistent friends. She usually perks up after a while, but the next day we're right back to the same tune. And she sounds literally like me. She also smells like a niece, whatever that is. As I was recording this, they actually released another nightmare critter on the Mob Games Twitter called Icky Licky, which looks like a poisonous frog sort of character, which is pretty cool. I mean, he's got a little toxic chain, absolutely iced out. His description reads, Icky's the type of kid to fall behind in a relay race and immediately pin it on a sore knee, even when that's not the case. He's the very definition of a poor sport, even though he's naturally talented. He's constantly challenging everyone on absolutely everything and usually without the outcome he expects. Don't worry, he has an excuse ready. So he basically sounds like I'm annoyed by him already, but at the same time, I think his character could be interesting in a game, who knows. They say that over the next week or so, they'll be releasing more of these characters under the new Nightmare Critters label, which is really cool. I'm so hyped to see them release some new characters that definitely won't be run into the ground by child animation slop YouTubers and AliExpress manufacturers. No, definitely Definitely not. Not in the slightest. We're definitely not going to see any bootleg Poppy Playtime merch appear in the next few days. Keep an eye on my community tab just in case there is. Maybe I'll put it up there, but we're definitely not getting any of that. Okay, so it just came to my attention that apparently if you look up Mob Entertainment trademarks, right, it comes up with all of their trademarks like you'd think it would. And they have a thing where the most recent ones come up like first, and they might have just leaked their own Nightmare Critters names accidentally. I don't know if it's accidentally or if they have to do it. They kind of have to. But so I'm going to go off this image right here, right? We're going to be using this image right here, Nightmare Critters. Obviously, I is Barbar Chops, R is Icky Licky. Those are the two we know so far. And we're going to go off these names that they've got here and try to guess which ones these will be. Don't know how easy it'll be, but I guess we'll see. So first we got Two Wheel. I really don't know what Two Wheel is. Two Wheel is like a place in France. No clue what this even means, but okay. Oh, maybe it's like Ratatouille. Oh, maybe it's Tui. Maybe it's Tui. Yeah, because of Ratatouille. Oh, wait. It could be like a rat character. Okay, well, which one would be a rat though? You'd think like maybe the gray one? But I do have a theory for the gray one, so I'm not too sure. Maybe it could be like a purple rat? I don't know. Anyway, we'll keep that one for like later, but Simon Smokes. I mean, this one looks like a dragon kind of character. So does this one, but this one's got fire. Fire equals smoke. Big brain. Oh my God, I'm so smart. I'm a genius. Maybe that one's Simon Smokes. We'll say C is Simon Smokes. Raby Baby. Now, this is what I was saying. I think Raby Baby sort of sounds like a raccoon because they have rabies. You know what I mean? You know what I'm getting at? Maybe it's a stretch. I don't know. But this T looks sort of like the raccoon, like color scheme, kind of. I mean, it looks more like a rat now that I think about it, but also Raby Baby does sound like a raccoon sort of name, so I'm gonna stick with this one being Raby Baby. Fingers crossed, but this one could be Tui. We got Alice the Gator, obviously the green one, and we got Maggie Mako, which like I feel like this is E because Mako is a type of shark. If you look up Mako, comes up with, you know, a Mako, a short fin Mako shark. So I feel like it'll probably be a shark because, you know, they're sort of going with that, like they're sort of going with the nightmare theme, the sort of like the scary looking animals sort of thing. Poe, we forgot about Poe. I don't know what that even means. I know Edgar Allan Poe. I mean, I don't know how that's gonna link. Like maybe that could be the S because the only other one we have is, so okay, what I'm gonna go with, we're just gonna put our prediction down right here. Simon Smokes, obviously these two we know. Alice the Gator. I'm gonna say this one is Tui, this one's Mako, this one's Raby Baby because it could be like a purple raccoon, who knows? And this one will be Poe. Those are my predictions. Let's hope. Let's see over the week if it comes out that I was actually a genius and I figured all of them out because I'm actually the biggest brain person on this earth. So we zoom out from Barbar having a light snack and we see piles and piles of other toys that presumably met the same fate as Dog Day. And what I'm thinking is it wasn't only Barbar who did this, and most likely her and her whole crew of Nightmare Critters, which is probably obvious, but who knows? Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe Barbar is like the catnap of the Nightmare Critters. And what I mean by that is that she's the one who's just straight up tweaking and out for blood compared to the rest. But I mean, we don't even know what the other Nightmare Critters are like. So maybe there's an actual one that's literally a parallel to catnap and we're going to be like, oh. When the characters come out, I might make a video about it. Probably not though, because there's not much point. It'll probably be like a minute-long video like, yep, these are the new characters. They're pretty cool. Okay, bye. But I'll make sure to keep you guys updated with more Poppy Playtime news as it comes out, if it's substantial enough to make a video on. So make sure you'll subscribe for that. And if you guys want to see me play Chapter 4 when it comes out in January, then I will most likely be streaming it on here. So make sure you're subscribed for that so you don't miss it. It's going to be epic.